Hey guys, what's up? It's your buddy Keith, and I am here live again in the control room at Essex Recording Studios just outside London in England, baby. I've got a brand new, spanking new ESP that's coming to the studio. I guess the guitar isn't new, but it's new to us. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, click subscribe, come join our circle of friends. There's 7,500 of us. We just hit that magic number today. So cheers, dudes. Thank you very much. Oh, and dudettes. There's a few of you too. Thanks for all the support. We've got over 2.3 million views on the channel. And it's because of people like you that we can bring all these cool up-close feature videos for everyone to love and enjoy. So what is this guitar? What do we have here? It certainly looks familiar. It looks like a Fender Strat. It's got the Relic treatment. But it is not a Fender. It is an ESP, specifically an ESP Vintage Plus. Now, for those of you that have been living under a rock but are in the guitar world, ESP stands for Electronic Sound Products. They are a Japanese brand, started in the late 70s, and mega rock stars use this company, like Metallica, Rolling Stones, to name a few, Slayer. Loads of people have used this brand over the years. And frankly, they make some of the very best guitars in the world. They actually started out as a company making parts and copies of American designs, mostly Fender, believe it or not. So, this one is a 2007. It's got awesome features. Godot hardware, Wilkinson tremolo. Godot makes the Wilkinson bridge. You've got features that are quite interesting because it's a mix of the old and new. So you have a vintage 60s Relic style neck. That's one piece maple, no skunk stripe. ESP is famous for their 60s reissue style Fenders, whether it's their P basses, their Strats, especially in the 80s. They have some tremendous 60s Strat reissue copies. Now, looking here, look at the craftsmanship. Check out this cavity. Look at how clean the route is. All right, that's work that you don't even get on custom shop guitars coming out of America, guys. Super clean. Nice factory aging. The neck has beautiful factory aging and patina and haze to it. Has almost like a 3D effect to it. Let me see if you can see, get it in the lighting here. It's really cool. I apologize for the shakiness of the camera. It's hard to do with one hand. But, yeah, it's awesome, guys. Now, mixture of the new. So, obviously, you've got the old 60s style neck. You've got the relicing and aging of the bodywork and the paint. So, like, when you go over this, it looks like, you know, oh, the paint's worn through. But when you feel it, it all feels relatively smooth. So, it's master craftsmanship. The new stuff, things like your Godot tuners. Things like your neck heel in this, you know, deluxe, what you would find on custom shop Fender Deluxe. This little cutaway here, this profile, very modern. All right, other modern amenities found on this. You've got the, I love this, the push-in style tremolo bar. My God, how annoying is it to have to screw and unscrew and just hate it. This is so much better. So that, yeah, as you can see there, got the aged, when we get in focus, Wilkinson tremolo, Wilkinson by Godot. Very cool. You know, your control layout, everything's vintage, 60s style, input jack, two-tone, the volume, I mean, even the style of the knobs, the layout of two with the slant of the single coil pickups, all very Fenderish. Clay dot style inlays. I think it's just an aged, again, factory patina look, but it has all of that 60s vibe. And then ESP's distinct, they call it the fish hook or New York style headstock. because this style came out of the 48th Street factory, if you want to call it that, from ESP, early 80s. Yes, wicked. All of the original case candy, which is not much. ESP is generally very sparse when it comes to case candy. You get a hang tag. This is the original vintage style string tree. Looks like they upgraded for a modern style one right there. You've got your little tools, your operation manual, okay, and your tremolo bar. I'm not sure if this is a replacement or not. It's definitely original style for this bridge, but oddly, the cap isn't aged. Everything else is aged, from the cap there to the pickup covers. So I don't know if that's an oversight from ESP or if this is a replacement. Either way, it totally works and is totally awesome. Yeah. Let's pull this bad boy out of its case and give you a little bit of a better look-see. Better view. All right. So again, this right here, it's all factory aging. It's all kind of smooth to the touch when you go around this. Very common for their aging. You'll get little divots and stuff, and you'll feel little impressions, but overall, it's pretty smooth. Yeah. Really cool. James Hetfield has some factory Relic stuff. His Truckster, very, very similar. Just going back to this Wilkinson by Godot tremolo there. Vintage style with the 6 screws. Obviously the saddles are a bit of a more modern format and unique to ESP. What else? Oh, I didn't talk about this. Notice that. No truss rod there. So again, very vintage 60s style. It's going to be underneath the rosewood fretboard to make that adjustment. And I'll just run up this beautiful, beautiful rosewood fretboard for you to see. Very nice, guys. Well, I think that about covers everything there. Yeah, again, all smooth. Really, really cool. It's weird when you list something like this up for sale. You know, it's mint condition, but it comes from the factory, obviously aged and dinged. The one thing I love about Relic finishes is you don't have to get precious about putting a ding or a scratch or a nick into it yourself, because look, it already comes with plenty. That is actually, I feel a responsibility, especially on super high-end guitars like this, to keep them in awesome condition. Some people love dinging them, beating them up, touring them, and stuff like that. But, you know, some of us guys we work real hard for our money. We save up for a long time, and we like to keep our nice things nice. And, yeah, I feel like a major responsibility to keep instruments like super, super clean, ding-free, scratch-free. And it's the world's biggest bummer when you do put a ding or a scratch on it. For me, not for everybody, but I know plenty of people watching this video can relate. Actually, it'd be cool to see in the comments how many people are like me and how many people are like, nah, bring on the dings, bring on the scratches, bring on the road wear. That would be interesting to see exactly who has the most in which category. But yeah, anyway. So the nice thing about buying one that's already done like this from the factory is like, you know what? I don't have to feel bad about it. It came that way. That's it. You know, I'm not going to just lay it out in my backyard. I always think it's weird when you see like photographs on eBay and Reverb and it's like the guitar's laying on the gravel of someone's driveway. It's like, dude, for real? But, yeah, you know, at least you don't have to feel bad about it bumping into a stool or into a corner of your desk or something like that. So yeah, that's it. Speech over. Other interesting things, you have the staggered pole pieces on the pickups. Guys, do not spend the money on a Relic custom shop Strat. You'll save a lot of money and you'll get something a lot just as nice, if not nicer. I really challenge you to do a comparison. In fact, we've got a serious guitarist coming in the studio that I might just do that because we've got a 63 Strat and a 65 Strat. Be interesting to do a little comparison of what this sounds like compared to the others. And, but yeah, I urge you to try one of these. Cool. I got to get going. If you want to buy this guitar, it is for sale on our website, EssexRecordingStudios.com, and on Reverb.com. Go to Reverb, type in ESP Vintage Plus. You'll see this. I think we've got one or two others. I think I've got one in black. I might even have another Sunburst one. I try to buy every one I can because I really believe in them. They are that good. Yeah. And if you don't buy them, no big deal, because they will get used here in the studio. That is something I can guarantee. That's why we've got all these fancy amplifiers and speaker cabs. Can't see it, many of them in there, but we've got a serious speaker cab room over there. A little red Marshall cab hiding. Yes. Cool. All right, dudes, I'm out of here. I got more guitar videos. James, our producer, picked up this super cool Fender Strat Plus Deluxe with lace sensors and cool roller nut from the 90s. So that's the next video. Stay tuned. I'll catch you all later.